Hey travelers, Marcello here, founder of The Wandering Trader. We are here in Europe, Venice, Italy. You can see the popular Rialto Bridge there behind me, just over here I think. We're here talking about the adapters that you need for Europe. Now there's two main adapters that you're going to need for the most part. First is going to be the two-prong system, okay? That's going to be the little two-prong one. And this is the vast majority of the times the one that you're going to need. Now this is going to plug into the wall directly like that, and it's going to stick out. And there's also going to be one that's a little hole that plugs in like this. So this is going to be the one that you need for the most part. That's going to work everywhere on mainland Europe for the most part. The other thing that you have to know is the conversion of the electricity. For the most part nowadays, most of the appliances that we have work in both Europe and the US. US is on 110 voltage. Europe is on 220. The reason why it's like that is because they were developed at different styles for the most part. In the US, actually, we use 220 for dryers, to be honest with you. So the only thing that you're going to need a voltage converter for is a hair dryer. Most hotels nowadays actually have it for you. So really the only thing you need is an adapter, and you can pick these things up for a few dollars on Amazon or eBay. So this is the only exception to the rule, which is the one that you need in Great Britain. It's a three-prong system, very similar to the one in the United States, but you can see that's a little bit, it's like a square for the most part, okay? And this is what you're gonna use for the most part in Great Britain, England, London, for all of you guys that are going to London for the most part, and most of the rest of Great Britain as well. But for the most part, in mainland and Western Europe, you're gonna need this adapter. I'm gonna show you the plugs here right now. This is the beautiful hotel room that we rented in Venice, and here you can see the two different styles, where there's one that's up against the wall, and there's also one that actually has a hole inside. So you can see this plug, this mini plug here will plug into the wall. You can see that there's no hole there, right? And then this one here you can see actually plugs into the wall as well. So this is the reason why you're going to want to get this one, which is the simplest one, that you're going to want to use. This one here, be careful with these, because these are going to work in the ones that have those little holes in them. So for the most part, two-prong, circle one for mainland Europe, Britain, Great Britain, England. You can see that you have the three-prong system. So we're going to go enjoy Venice for a bit. Let us know if you guys have any questions, and you have a great one. Ciao. I've been traveling now for about 6 years. I've visited over 80 countries, and I travel a little bit differently than most people because I rent apartments whenever I travel. Furnished apartments, I have to have reliable internet to be able to